Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Branch here of Saint Discussions on Strike 7 Sports. Today I just want to talk about the current depth chart for the Saints linebacker position and discuss whether that area of the team, that certain position, is an area of concern for the Saints going to this 2024, not 2024, I'm tripping, this 2023 regular season. As many of you already know, I think the position took a little hit when um, K. Nellis decided to sign with the Atlanta Falcons as a free agent. Saints did not decide to re-sign him, extend him, give him a new contract. So that leaves the Saints with Pete Warner, Demario Davis, Zach Bond. This is the unofficial depth chart of the linebacker position right now. The linebackers right now, it's Warner, Davis, and Bond in the starting lineup. You got Bond playing that Sam role that K. Nellis performed so well in last year. Had a career high in sacks, I believe, at that position. That's what led to him, kind of his value kind of increased. And the Falcons, took advantage of that and signed him. And the backups are Andrew Dow, DeMarco Jackson, who I'm hearing a lot about, and Ryan Connolly. So, from based on what I've heard and read, over the last couple of days, is that it's like a battle between Zach Bond and DeMarco Jackson for that Sam role, that SOB linebacker role that um K Nellis played last season. And from what I've heard is that it's Zach Bond right now in the league to take that position. Pete Warner, who I think has a lot of potential to be a really good linebacker. I wrote an article on him yesterday about explaining his upside and, comparisons and what his ceiling is if he can stay healthy. I believe he can be the next, linebacker to carry the torch in Saints history. Next to after Demario Davis decides to, walk away. But he it's an important position, man. And you got it. The key is gonna be for Demario Davis and Pete Warner to stay healthy. We know Demario Davis, I don't even think outside that COVID outbreak, I don't think Demario Davis has missed a game for the Saints. You know, Pete Warner was having a really good year last season. Was leading the league in tackles until the I believe that an ankle injury that occurred in the game against the Baltimore Ravens. Zach Bond hasn't really showed that he can come in and be an impact player at that position. It looks like he's gonna get the opportunity to prove that he can play, that he could be an impact player on defense for this upcoming season. So we'll see how it's gonna play out, man. But I think it can be an area of need. I've heard people like Nick Underhill, stated that they need to go out and find another linebacker if they can. For free agency, let's go ahead and split up right now. The NFL top free agents right now that's available. Um, see what we got. No, I haven't seen anything that's out there that would just help right away, based on what I've seen. So man, look, you don't even have a linebacker in the top 10 on this list. In a second, please. See, the linebacker on this list, it's a bunch of edge rushers. Bar, that bar, he's an option out there. At the point in his career, he was that much. He's available. You know, Jason, I believe you got Jalen Smith, Rashawn Evans, Juan. We bring back Quan under, Zams under. I'll take that back. You got some. You got is that I won't say past that prime, but you know, some out that prime. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we'll see how that play out. But there's some linebackers that they can sign if they want to. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Barr. I think Anthony Barr would be a nice addition to this team. It's outside. If Dennis Allen, Mickey Loomis feel as though they can sign him. They need to bring him in. Jalen Smith, 28-year old. Quan, he's still out there. 29 years old. Ryan Evans, 27. So there's some players that can bring in, man. Another option out there, I think is I won't call it out the field, but I think it's unrealistic. What happened is that they making a move for Devin White, who plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, from LSU Tiger, Louisiana native. I know that would be a dream scenario for a lot of Saints fans. That won't happen. I know there's a lot of people bringing that a few months ago when Devin White had mentioned that he wanted to be one of the new team wanted to be traded. The idea of him being possibility of him being traded. That just won't happen because the Saints would not the Saints, but the Buccaneers will want a king's ransom if it's sent a linebacker like Devin White to a division opponent. That rarely happens in the National Football League, where a player goes from a division to winning division to another team within, without giving some type of significant amount of compensation, assets to make that happen. So there are some players that they can sign, some linebackers they go out pick up, they can go out and get as though options and additional options to backfill that, Andy Barr, Quan Alexander, Jalen Smith, like I said, Rashawn Evans, Zach Cunningham. Those are the names that are out right now. Bro. I'm hoping that Zach Bond could pop this year, man. He could become play that Cade Ellis role for this team because I think it would help out a lot. Huge, but it would look good for the future. He's played in the system for a while. I think 2020. I remember when they drafted him I believe the third round, if I'm not mistaken, in that draft. So, and he's shown in college he was used as an edge rusher. He played on the defensive line, and the Saints as it was the Saints' decision to have him play the more traditional linebacker role. And hope maybe that's changed between now and training camp of this past season where he's ready to take on that role. So we'll see. But I think they could use another linebacker. The free agents list have a few options out there that maybe can work. I like Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr, Quan would be great. Fan favorite of the team fan favorite of the Who Dat Nation. Rashawn Evans, Zach Cunningham, so Jalen Smith. So they got guys that are, I would say, some of them are, pushing 30, and, at the middle-aged linebackers at the position. So we'll see how it play out, man. Training camp will be around next month, and they got the 14 million cap space right now. So I'm thinking they're gonna use that money to make a move to possibly upgrade that position. I won't say upgrade it, but add more depth to that position. So we'll see. All right, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. Do you think linebacker is the Saints' biggest concern, or linebacker depth is the biggest concern right now? Also, check out saintdiscussions.com for the latest content on the New Orleans Saints organization. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.